Hey y'all! I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or evening or wherever you guys are. Today I wanted to dive a little bit more into the exposing my Dreamsnaps video I did about a week and a half ago. I'll put a link to that video up in the corner of the screen if you want to check that one out first. But we're going to take this one back to when I started doing Dreamsnaps. So let's just go ahead and get it popping. I know before we did 10 of the ones up here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go down. I didn't start back whenever Dreamsnaps first started. I got a late start to it, but I started right here at Back to New Orleans. This was the one that I did for that one. I remember really overthinking this Dreamsnap for sure. I wanted Tiana, I see Tiana's over here. I wanted her to kind of be more in the front up here with me, but it just would not work out. But yeah, I really liked having this little camera right here in the front, like they were showing a movie over here to the side. I put, obviously Tiana's palace right here, Scrooge's shop, and then the tram car right here on the side. And this back here is Chez Remy with Tiana's little stall right here, but I just wanted this to look like you were walking through the town and you were trying to find somewhere to eat, a movie to watch. So yeah, this was for my New Orleans Dreamsnap, and I ended up getting rank 1,515 and getting 4,000 moonstones. The next one up was Dance Party, the Dance Party one. I wanted to do an inside one for this, and I know that there was quite a few people that actually did outdoor shots for this one. I wanted it to feel like we were under the water, like under the sea. That's why I put Ariel in here. I used the cork flooring to make it look like sand. A bar area over here. Put some mannequins right up here to make it look like, people were on the dance floor dancing, and then a DJ booth right here in the back with a DJ there. I was definitely trying to go with the Little Mermaid vibe on this one. And then I ended up getting rank 3,110 and claiming 4,000 moonstones. The next one that we have here is Autumn's Magic. I really liked this one. I actually had a plan for this one. I had thought about this a lot, and I knew that I wanted to put like the apple trees back here, kind of have an orchard vibe in the back, and to have the pumpkins on this side, corn on this side, and just having like an eating area right here in the middle. I really liked putting this banner right here to kind of frame the shot. I wanted to do a lot in the foreground here. I like these, orange flowers. I wanted to do a lot of orange, okay? And I remember using a filter that kind of brought the orange out as well. Got to do the squirrel pose right here in the front. Well, I think that this was actually, at that time, this was a new item. They had just come out with it, so I wanted it to be in the fore, like I wanted you to look at it. I wanted that to kind of be where your eyes were drawn to instead of my character, per se. I ended up getting rank 4,744 and claiming 4,000 moonstones. So my fourth Dreamsnap that we're going to look at today is Dreamlight Western. I thought this one would do really, really good. I really liked the theme, so I thought, okay, I'm going to be a bank robber or a thief or whatever, and I'm going to, make it look like I stole a bunch of gems, jewels, and gold, and put Woody in the rope here. I put Gaston's house right over here on the side. This I took in the Eternity Isle DLC. Over in the sandy area. I can't exactly tell you where right this moment, but I used it over there. I put the trolley cars right over here, the tram cars right over here on the side to make it look like a train. This is the stall that Gaston uses right here, where we get all the meats. There's like turkey, there's poultry, pork, meat. I don't know. There's meat over here, okay? We got that, so I wanted to kind of frame the shot like this with just a bunch of gems and jewels in the front. I put some scorpions right here on the back. For this one, I ended up getting 2,500 moonstones and ranking 12,836. So needless to say, that one was a little bit of a bust, but honestly, I liked it just the same. So my fifth one that we're going to go over today is My Critter's Lair. This one's got to be one of my favorite ones that I've done. I really, really liked this shot. I thought it was fun to make, bringing out all the different colors with these flowers from the Eternity Isle DLC, putting some of the glowing green things back here. I think this is one of the wells. I put that back there. The glowing jack-o'-lanterns and the lights from the car. I think this is from Jack Skellington. And then the purple lights in the front. And of course, you know, we had just gotten this witchy outfit as well, so I thought that obviously went with the theme really well. I had to put the fairy godmother back here as well. For this one, I ended up being ranked 1,551 and claimed 4,000 moonstones. Now, this one is my favorite. Well, it's called Your Favorite Bag. A fact about me is that one of my favorite movies of all time is The Wizard of Oz, if you can't tell from the shot. Now, I really wanted this to look like, obviously you can see the Wicked Witch coming up to the Emerald City right up here in the front, and you've got the Field of Poppies right here, and then you've got the snow. I really went in on these details. This snap took me forever to do, but that's okay. It's still one of my favorite ones to this day. I really enjoyed making it. I ended up getting 2,500 moonstones and ranking 15,362. All right, so the seventh dream snap that we're going to look here is My Valley Rock Show. I really enjoyed doing this one as well. I put Kristoff right up here because obviously, you know, he plays the ukulele. And then I was trying to catch Mike in his talking emote that he does where he's talking into the microphone, but I just could not get them to sync up. Like right whenever Kristoff would end his, Mike would start his. So it was one of those things I couldn't quite get them to line up, but I put this big stage here that we got from the Star Path that was going on at this time. All these instruments and the speakers and this billboard back here and the hot air balloon right here in the back. The pyrotechnics back here with the fire coming up. I wanted this to look like we were just right in the middle of rocking out. So yes, I really enjoyed this one. I love this outfit. This is one of my favorite outfits in the game. It looks amazing. I ended up getting ranked 1,346 and claimed 4,000 moonstones. This one was Pumpkin Royalty. Now, this one I am not really happy with. If there was one dream snap that I could go back and change, it would be this one right here. At the time, I had two different rooms set up, and I had one that was more spooky, scary, and I had this one that went more royal, Pumpkin Royalty. I think that I took the theme a little too literally, because I do remember in that description it did say something about spooky, you know, and this really isn't too spooky. So I wanted to make it I really wanted to play on the pumpkin, the pumpkin theme. I have the pumpkin wallpaper. I've got just pumpkins galore in here. And then this effect that I've got around the screen here is the Evil Queen's mirror that you place on the wall, like this one right back here. And I just placed it to where I was far enough away from the camera that it would just come around the screen. So I had this nice aura around the screen like this. I thought it added a cool effect, a cool glow, if you will. But I put the floating candles right up here, and yeah, I just really decked it out with all of the pumpkin stuff that I could possibly fit in here. This one, I ended up getting ranked 19,993 and receiving 1,500 moonstones. Now, the next one that we're going to look at is Hakuna Matata. Now, this I'm pretty sure was right back when we got Timon and Pumbaa. This one is one of my favorites too. I think that I think it really matched the theme really well. I loved my outfit, you know, with what looks like a mane right here. We got Nala, Simba, Timon and Pumbaa. I put a lot of florals right around here in the front, and I wanted to make sure I got this boat right here on the side. This is in the Sunlit Plateau, I want to say, where I took this picture. I put Nala and Simba's house right here in the middle of the back. Added, like I said, quite a bit of foliage, quite a bit of trees. Really wanted to make it look like we were overgrown in kind of a lush paradise kind of a thing. I put Nala's waterfalls right here in the back. I ended up, I had to go back and take some screenshots, so that's why this one looks a little different, because I couldn't find some of these. But anyway, I ranked 2,734 and claimed 4,000 moonstones. Okay, so for the last dream snap of this video, it is the Employee of the Month theme that they did. Now, this one I really did like. This one I put mannequins here in the back that looked like Mike and Sully, if they were girls. I wanted to put two, like this was a desk right here that someone had moved their stuff off of and put the food on. I got a regular desk right here. Lots of balloons. You got to do the balloon arch. All the other plaques right up here going across the wall. We've got the aliens from Toy Story over here. We have the scare canisters. We have Roz over here in the corner, looking lovely as ever. Yes, so I just put some lights right over here on the side. I put some buttons back here from the event, the button event. They have some sparkle to them. These little Monsters Inc. frames right here are from the Eternity Isle DLC. They're some of the time-bending pieces that you can find. So I put those around, kind of in the back here. And for this one, I got ranked 6,101, and I claimed 4,000 moonstones. So that was it for part 2. I like this idea to go back through my dream snaps with you guys and see how much I have progressed through the years. I will be creating more content like this in the weeks to come, but thank you again for watching. Leave a comment and tell me which one was your favorite, and consider hitting that subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!